Hello. Another rough day. I got a summons for a bill that my lawyer was supposed to be taking care of. And when I called, one of the ladies sent me to another lawyer. And there's been times they said if I need somebody to talk to, they allowed it. And for some reason, the lady got on to me about trying to get a loan, and I felt a little attacked. And then I started telling her about the issues I have, and I don't have, my lawn has not been mowed. My animals are still on the porch. I feel like none of you care. And I say you, the whole world, every being on this earth, because I don't hear anybody from my family at all. Nobody calls me. I'm never invited anywhere. I can't invite anybody because I quit working trying to clean house, and because the mice are just, you wouldn't believe, like the whole city covered in mice. And it's like, okay, I'm an angel, and it's like Satan knows how to push my buttons about putting mice in my yard and my house, and then the flies are biting me all night tonight. And so with that lady, she said I was pushing her buttons, and I wanted to be understood, and we got in a fight, and she blames me, and I hung up, and I called back, and I said, don't let me talk to that lady again, and send me the envelope. And I said, my mental health, are they, Bloomington, Illinois hotline's closing. Maybe you could think about finding a way of donating somehow. And she, I don't do that. I don't do anything but in my state. And it hurt me. And of course, I have multiple personality disorder. And when I feel rejected, I am suicidal. And on top of that, Trump told me I was going to be his next vice president. And I've been giving him money here and there, $1 here, $5 there, and his banking don't let him know that I'm donating. And I became very suicidal and hysterical, and if I'm going to be poor like I am today, I really don't want to be on this earth. I've been fighting this for years. Multiple personality. When I was 3, my name was changed to Donna from Mitzi. Donna means maiden. And look, I'm almost 65. I've never even been dated. It's like, there is no love out there for me. And you can probably admit that I look ugly. I cut my hair because I thought I'd go to the White House. I wanted to try to look better. And my teeth, I'm a redneck. The doctors won't do my teeth because I have high blood pressure. But if you are going to argue with me about high blood pressure and the doctors are all right, watch Dr. John Bergman, please. Chiropractor on YouTube. Dennis! He just peed on my bird feed. And sorry, I'm trying to get it together. My car broke down. It's a Prius. $250 to tow it. And I thought I had roadside assistance with Geico, and I don't. And they have a special roadside assistance, whatever, it costs a lot more. And I thought, well, I have it with my phone, and they only go 10 miles, and I'm like 15 miles from town, and town doesn't work on Prius. I called the suicide hotline. I got a really nice guy. I think he's from New Jersey. And he tried to talk to me about being suicidal. The night before I was suicidal. Why should I be here? No one comments. Nobody says I'm pretty. No one says I'm wrong. Nobody does anything that says anything. Not even call me. I leave a phone number. I tell you to write me or send me some money because I don't have any. They give me $1,600. Sounds like a lot of money, but when you have a house payment, a car payment, my house payment's almost $400. My electric is like $100, and that's because the government pays the other. Internet $64. Phone, 70. Trying to think. I have my animals. It's like usually around $50. Electric, gas, phone. Water is around $50. The lawyer's $30. I get $28 for food stamps. It's not enough. I wanted to fix this, which is going to be like $400 to get the stuff. And my car's a Prius, and it's sitting on the side of the road, and who's going to fix it? Where's the money going to come from? It's always something. And I really don't think anybody cares about me anyway. And maybe people think that's what the problem is. And the church used to help me, and because I have bad knees, really, my knees, it's just not bad knees, it's torn meniscus in both knees, and it makes it much harder for me to do anything. And when I do overwork, I'll tell you what my multiple said one day to one of the counselors. I'm tired of having sex and cleaning house. Because that's what I did when I was little. 6, 7, 8 years old. Till I was a past teenager. God told me the story that I was wanting to write with. It wouldn't go through. Nobody would listen. I wouldn't get it all done. The chickens and the rabbits are still on the porch, and it's getting awful hot for them to be on the porch, and I don't have air conditioning out there, and I got a fan, and I tried to freeze some water, and I called so many times today trying to get help that I give up. The last person kept saying, I hate it. I hate it when people just say, Stop it, who's ever watching me. And actually is a counselor on 988. Stop it. Doesn't work. And my multiple would say, why don't you be a counselor? I don't know if I could handle it. I don't know. Sorry. I'm stressed, so I taught myself a long time ago to start yawning when I'm stressing. It's not a very good thing to do. I'm having trouble figuring out what to eat. It's not like I don't have enough food. It's just I can't put things together, and I have bad my teeth are hurting. So I can't work with them, and I can't eat on both sides, and I can't eat on the front, and so you try to find soft food, and then what do you do with the tenderloin that you got thawed out in the refrigerator? And I'm blogging because I'm upset, and I pray to call one more time the 988. There'd be another rejection. People say, why don't you go to a warm line? I was rejected in 988, Illinois. And then, Jake, stop it. This is what I'm saying to you, Jake. I know you have autism. You have issues. But stop being a child and being Joey when you're not. I miss you. I miss the real Jake. I never loved you. I never dreamt of you. I've never done anything about you except for tell you you're a good job. You do a good job. But nowadays you do a fucking bad job. Be afraid of me for what? You might happen to marry me someday. I really don't care. I do care about not being alone. I do. But you can stop it. It hurts every time I hang up from you. Because that sweet voice you used to give me. Just because somebody told you that's what I like. So then you decide, because I like it, you're going to make sure I hate you. The trauma that you put me through. Because my multiples did something sexual to me while I was talking to you. And then I tried to explain to you that I needed help. And then you took it personally, and you walked away, and you thought that you could just yell at me for saying you're good at what you do. You was. You're like an empath. It's rare, very rare for somebody to have an empath that's a counselor. I try not to say I love you. I love everybody, so sometimes it's hard for me not to say it because I want to tell everybody that. But today, I'm afraid I'm going to wake up in the morning. Because it's always out here. It looks like solar lights in the yard, but it's not. Being rejected by Trump. Doing the one job that I couldn't dream of ever having. Just because I don't have money, I'm not going to be able to do it. I hope Trump changes his world, his life. He asked me for money today so he could take me to a restaurant. And he says he's already got the tickets ready. I do love seafood. Yeah, Hawaii maybe. You know what was funny one day? What I thought? I saw a motorcycle sitting alongside the road, and I started laughing. I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool for Jake to come on a motorcycle looking after me. It's just that I'm so lonely. I have to do everything by myself, and I can't. I think maybe there's that lady that I think she's of the other color, black, and I don't know how to describe it, because actually they said they're Jewish and Israelites, but I forgot what I wanted to say. But it'd be funny if I was able to ride a motorcycle, because I don't get to, and it just seems funny that somebody would come after me on a motorcycle. Oh, I was going to say, this lady was she done pump, muscle work, and she is like my age, and she is a champion in wrestling or something like that. If you are watching this, I'd like to figure out how to do that, because my body's gotten saggy and ugly, and people say I look a lot younger than I am. I dream of being able to marry somebody, and I'd wear a crown with a halo on top, and it'd be sparkling in lights and big wings around my back, just like a cherub or seraphim. A beautiful long dress with full skirt. I'll never have my own children. I thought about in the White House I'd have enough money, I'd be able to buy myself a car, maybe somebody else, and find that special house, get a hot tree house, and have mushroom decor, and I see this stairs with it's fake, but it looks like a waterfall, and one side looks like a watermelon, and there's these decorations for like gorilla couch and just beautiful stuff. Have a pond that I can fish in. I saw something like that. Was it in Kentucky? Louisiana. Trump gave me a jet to ride in and be able to go over the world and see everything that I've never been able to see, even in heaven. All I want from people. Well, what I'd like the best in my world, besides making the world better, and feel the love of a man with their arms just around me, sitting on a blanket, trying to get rid of the problems in my head. My cousin coming to help me get my pop from my car. It's on the side of the road, and the feed for the animals, and he's complaining about the 4 bags of trash alongside my driveway, because I put them there so that I could put them in my car when I got it low enough of rabbit food and stuff. I put it in there and I take it to the next dumpster. I can't afford $150 every 3 months, and I've been doing little here and little there because I had a lot of trash in the house, and I've been trying to scoop away from the one door to the other, and I've got to get the animals outdoors, and this is my plan for this next month, and not going to happen. My friend that I hate using the word friend, and they're not no, my multiple's talking concubine, no. Somebody that's in your life but not your friend. She said Trump is fake and he's not real, and I'm talking to an idiot. Well, she doesn't say idiot, that he's it's not a real Trump. Somebody pretending to be him. And I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm talking to him for 5 years. I've been begging him to learn how to pray and be a praying president, and he can do it, and I'm so proud of being able to be in the White House with something like 14 presidents in my family, and If you can tell, I cut my hair. It goes down to my middle of my back, and I always wanted hair down to my feet, and I just felt that I wouldn't be accepted with any kind of long hair, because I've got curly hair and it gets frizzy. And so maybe if I am a relative of John the Baptist and Yeshua, they were black. My lip, curly hair, frizzy hair, all part of being black in my past. I wanted to call 988 tonight, but I was afraid I'd get somebody to say, Didn't do me any good. And I called the representative, and they got worried about me. And called my phone, and when I answered, they hung up. Because I told them I was going to kill myself. I tried killing myself a long time ago because I don't feel part of this world. There's hardly any angels on this world. There's a lot of beings from above. I think they said 1 million, and most of them are suicidal because here is a rough world. There's no kindness. They call their children kids, and that means they're goats. So they act like goats. Don't you expect them to act like goats when you talk to them and tell them they're a goat? Believe me, what you say really comes out. Really happens. Jake, you hurt me. You helped me a lot before, but trying to pretend to be Joey, and you can't get that in me, and concentrate on me and Joey both. In a way, I love you anyway. I'm not in love. I told all the guys a long time ago that I never planned on having any feelings for any of you, because it's wrong. I want to guard my heart from hurt and the trauma from being rejected. And everybody said, "You're not being rejected." Oh, yes, I am. If you're not me, what I went through when as a child, this is rejection. And it's wrong. Well, I think it says 23 at 3:30 minutes. I have to hang up because, that's the restrictions. Even if I'm suicidal. I really didn't think I'd ever do one of these. Nobody can talk to me today to make me feel any better. The issue with the lawyer, it didn't help me, telling me that if it happens again, he's gonna just close my case. Like I'm some child. I'm some person that's hurting. And nobody really can get it and understand. Just That's not how you help people. Eight o'clock in my time. Now turn the lights off. I don't know each and every one of you. Good night. My phone number is 217-989-2106. Good night.